There's a good chance that I might have forgotten which switch screens when the timer went off, because of course I did. Um, anyway, let me go do a couple of these things real quick, and then we'll get started. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Um, I was out working today, and EP happened when I got back in. So I pretty much laid down and I got with a nice study. Um, right. You know what? I am gonna go put it over there because even if whatever's going on is going on over there, I'm gonna put it over there. Might as well. Doing the thing, and then we're gonna get. No fear. All right. While that's going, yeah, hi, everybody. I'm only going till 9 tonight because I did do a couple of hours work on Shoot Lancer already while I was downtown today, and also um, in preparation for the thing. Oh wait, whoa, whoa, whoa! I just realized I can't do that. I can't lift that up. If I lift that up, it's going to show my address on it, and that's bad. Um, Let me not do that. Hey, hey! I love it when the brain cell kicks in like 2/3 of the way in, and you go, right, I shouldn't do that. That has my address on it. If I lift this box up, it's going to show that, and that's bad. So I got a laptop today to replace the one that I have because I've had the one that I've had for like literally years. So there's that. So for people who were like worried about like, oh, what's SJ gonna do when we're out? No, not that one. No, I've got at least one new one since then. Yeah, thank you for the hype. So yeah, for people, so at the very least, I think we can still continue doing like Gundam 00 even when I'm not at home. So for those of y'all that are in the Gilded, um, for those of y'all that are in the Gilded, that should still be happening, all things considered. Um, so yeah, I just gotta like make sure that I actually move all of my 00 episode, all the 00 episodes onto an external. Just gotta like remember to do that, you know. So yeah, um, so yeah, it's about 2 hours tonight. We're gonna try to figure out a couple things, get a bit of science going, and then go from there. Um, okay, let's get to it. 'Cause my hard cutoff is still like 9 o'clock ish tonight, so that I have time to either go set up the new computer or go like fuck off and fuck around in Final Fantasy for the evening. Because I didn't get a chance to do that before I went downtown. And now Final Fantasy is kind of like daily enrichment for me. So, in the off time, I sat down and I was messing with the. I sat down and I was messing with the. Just in time for me to make raid tonight. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Then. Alright, we're gonna put this up by 5. Boss. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, hold on. So basically, there was a mishap where I forgot to push some of this work before I went to go work on it with everybody else downtown. So now the end result is that there's some shenaniganry that isn't working correctly. Cost interest. Get that. Get rid of the one that's in temporary files. Now I need to do this. We're just gonna, whoops, that doesn't go there. That goes over here, actually. Thank you for the liquid, Eat Hard. Appreciate it. Putting a couple of these scripts over into spots where they belong. Cool. So we have this. I think most of what I have of the shenanigans is fixed now. Let me make sure the build. Huh. That is really fast, isn't it? I feel like something about that is still wrong. So I'm just going to clear those out, and then I'm going to. Oh. I feel like something is still wrong here. So I'm going to take a minute, and that's what it was. There we go. All right. That should be set. Let's go. Oh, hold on, I forgot to do the thing I forgot to do. Forgot to do that, and I forgot to make sure that it actually comes up at the right spot. Silly me. Actually, the one thing I think I'm going to replicate. I need to test. I need to just right. So stage one. Just gonna grab stage one. Stage. Stage. The reason why we're gonna do this is because every now and again when I just drop something in on its own, I can just have it do this thing. So pause. Get rid of all the other waves. Right. And then at some point when I'm ready to like actually give like stage 3 its own like rundown, I can do that. Let's do that. Let's just slightly arrange that order. Let's see. Then. Try this again. Interesting. So basically, the issue that I'm running into right now, to explain it, because there is like a minor one that we're having. Um, Basically speaking, it's an issue. I see. Something else I forgot to do actually. Did I? Oh, oh, that explains that one. That one's fixed. Okay. So basically, right now, the way that this is going to work is that the stage C boss is split into sort of three parts, right? You have the laser, you have the cockpit, and you have the rocket launcher, right? Their actual physical placement doesn't really matter so much right now in the test version, in as much as just the fact that it exists. You can permanently destroy the you can permanently destroy the rocket launcher, but you can only temporarily disable the missile. That's the basic idea right now. So the hard part is getting this thing to like recognize the parts accordingly. That part's fine. I just need to now be able to debug the other parts real quick. Because the thing that I was working on last time that still seems to be true for a Mercy is that the thing I was working on last time that still mostly seems to be true, thank goodness, is that the health nodes are like one entity can have multiple health nodes, thankfully. So that part of it isn't messed up in as much as like trying to figure out the other stuff. Oh, the signals might have still gotten tangled, come to think of it, because I had to take that off and put it back on. So that's probably why it's not reacting. So let me come over here. Yeah, I had to. It's because that got botched up. Hold on. Let me try it this way, actually, because and then to here, we're just gonna do that. Because like the sound, I tried doing signals at one point, and those did not quite work the way that I would have wanted. I was getting a funny error when I tried. So let's see if this works correctly. Okay, good. That part works correctly. I just need to check the other stuff. Okay, right, that's fine. Okay, these are Oh, yeah. Making just like a quick, making like a quick test scene. Was probably a pretty good call. Good. Okay, that works. That works correctly. That works correctly now. It's a little bit hard to tell because of other shenanigans. But the good thing is that I can afford to fix that. So, um, now what we want to do. Slow-mo, right? Yep. To 0. What we're going to call this is stable timer meter. And it's going to be very simple. Texture progress bar. Timer. Stable timer meter. X value. Stable time. Right? So what we're doing here is basically setting this up such that words are escaping me a little bit. Basically, we're setting it up so that when the disable timer meter, so that once like the laser is disabled, we have very explicit like, oh yeah, now we can see this thing and we can see how long it's going to be offline for and all that other stuff. Um, this thing is visible, then I don't even need to change this now, right? I need to make sure I put the step down to something appropriately small. It's so that it feels smoothly. But if I did this correctly, then let's go to the test stage and let's see. Oh, I forgot to. The moment I saw the debugger start counting up numbers really, really high, I stopped and went, but what did I forgot to put this on. I immediately went, but why is it getting angry? And it's like, did you put the disable timer on? You Hey Shiny, how you doing? I forgot to appease the machine spirit's classic mistake. Yep, story of my life. I thought I had it, but it looks like we're having a shenanigan, a little bit of a hootenanny. So let me see if I can figure out why it's upset. That's true. The machine spirits are in fact fickle, fickle motherfuckers. But yeah, how you doing, Shiny? Hopefully well. I'm just gonna do it this way. Um, oh, I wonder. Is it because it's not within this viewport? That could be it. That could be it. Could be a thing where I would have to do the label part. I'm gonna try one more thing because I have a suspicion that I know why this is behaving like this. But um, I have a suspicion that I know why this is behaving like this, but the only way for me to know for sure is to continue to test it. So, disable timer meter. My guess is that because this control is not within this bounding box, it's not going to show up. My stomach decided to give me a hard night because I ate cheese crackers as a snack and had another snack in the form of peanut butter crackers 2 hours later. I'm doing better though. That is good to hear. That you're doing better. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's probably still going to break, which means I'm going to have to think of something else. Yeah, it's literally because it's because of the way that I have this thing positioned. The timer itself, um, yeah. So basically, the long and short of it is that I have to make a separate seat. I have to turn this thing into like its own scene, probably, in order for the timer to show up correctly. Which, not the end of the world. HD boss. Basically, all I really need to do is put this basically back over here, and that inside of there, and it's fine. Then over here, come over here. I'm gonna pull the disable timer out real quick. In here. The sounds of it, my stomach does not like skippy peanut butter anymore. Mm-hmm. I have suspicion. So I'm gonna try this thing real quick, and we're gonna go from there. But my guess is that because of the way that Godot because of the way that Godot does certain things. Okay. Oh, something else entirely then, I guess. Boss, laser, table timer, that's on. Huh. So why is that not becoming visible? Hang on. What did I forget? Sounds like my stomach does not like skip. Ah, there we go. I thought it was going to be something like that. Okay. So I wonder then, hold on. That's what I thought, because now it's being displayed over there. So only thing I really need to do is have it. Let's see here. Table timer meter dot. Let's see if that does it. Because if I don't know for sure if Godot has this issue the way that like issue, quote unquote. I don't know if Godot works the same way in this respect as Unity does, is the better way to put it. Then I'm gonna try this first and see. Because I finally saw that the timer does show up, just shows up over in the top left corner. So now I'm gonna see. Okay, better. Now, where is okay? What happens if I take this? No, you need to stay where you are. I'm gonna try this now, and we're gonna see. Because my main suspicion is mostly that, um, because the way that Unity would do is that, right? It basically treats the screen, any HUD elements that you do in Unity are treated as like in a different sort of like viewport space than where you put your objects. And I'm trying to see if Godot does the same thing. Might not. That's the part that I'm trying to figure out right now. Yeah. So it's a positioning thing. Basically, for all intents and purposes, I gotta see if I have a way. So, all right, I may have a way around this, but I need to. Here, Godot. What's the thing I'm looking for? Dang. No, not in like a bad way. I was just looking at something in Godot, and I was like, wow, it actually has like Godot has a way of drawing like whoops. Like Godot has a way of drawing like predictive lines that Godot has a way of drawing predictive lines that I really wish I'd known about before for Final Spike. It would have been it would have been super useful to have for like Final Spike. I'm a little sad. Ah, ad break. Okay. While ads are going, I'm gonna go to AFK and try to puzzle out a way of like doing this thing. Because I think it's gonna have to be a thing where we solve this with like a sprite related thing. So I'm gonna go do that. Be back in a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action.
Henty!
The jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's only one person who can stop, and that's me.
Hey everybody, my name is Sean. They call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games. Games make you basically.
Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No.
Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker.
Going too fast is no good.
Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button. Good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed.
Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics.
I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness.
Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit!
Fuck out of here. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck now. Stank ass, punk ass, smelly ass motherfucker.
Yo! Not with the deep cut. My brain is full of eels.
Anyway, so, fuck. We should just play this fucking video game.
Damn it! That's not fair. No, that's fighting dirty. You can't do that.
Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Just for that, I'll teach y'all to talk to me about the consequences of my own actions. And now, this poll that I'm not gonna look at the results of yet, I'm lying, I'm gonna look right now. Jesus fuck! Why are y'all like this?
What was the reason?
This is all according to my calculations. We will probably be fine. God damn it. Somebody clip that.
Going too fast is no good. You facetious motherfuckers!
You really are gonna stand up in front of God and everybody. Oh my fucking God! No! No! I can't fucking stand you! How dare you! How very dare you! You right, but shut up! Give me a church. I told y'all I was gonna get a church, and I got a church. Apris above be praised! Amen! Amen, hallelujah, and peanut butter. Praise be to Lord R.N. Jesus. For in our time of need, he has provided. Can I get a blessings to R.N. Jesus in the chat? I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
What kind of just nonsense did you just... What in the hell do you mean? You put me on your whole motherfucking screen?
They're all gonna die. Somebody clip that. Oh no. Not again.
Y'all do what I think y'all did?
Y'all can't bully me like this. Y'all got me all kinds of twists turned up right now. I don't know what the...
I applaud you, but also, god fucking damn it!
I would just be like... Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I should be fine. Fuck all of you. No! No! No!
That's not how this works.
I am the danger. Oh yeah! I'll respond to that, but fuck! That's have to say in response, you know? If you are into fighting games, JRPGs, game design talk, and all that other kind of stuff, please feel free to follow me over at twitch.tv/SJH Says Games. I can't fucking stand y'all. I can't. Y'all are the absolute fucking worst. I love this fucking community so much. Y'all are just the best. You know that? All of y'all. All of y'all in here. I appreciate y'all so much. You got the straight mom seal of approval. Also because I'm handsome. Good job. Five, 4. Okay. I think I figured out a way to probably do this. It doesn't involve changing a bunch of things around necessarily. It does involve doing something a little different than what I've done up until this point, which, well, basically at this point, there's nothing to it but to do it. So, whoops. We're going to have to grab a bunch of stuff and physically try moving it all. Shenanigans are going to happen, is what I'm getting at. But basically speaking, what I'm thinking of is that you see how we have this little blue square right here, right? As long as this is not within that blue square, we will not see it. It's not happening. So what this means is that for all intents and purposes, I now need to, damn it. And unfortunately, well, not unfortunate. I shouldn't say it like that. But by the nature of the way that Godot handles these things, no, we can't. Not the way that it works. So by the way of the nature that Godot handles these things, I am going to have to, okay, you just go away for like half a second. I got to do this basically. The blue square is literally defined by like what area of the screen is visible on this XYZ. So for all intents and purposes, basically what I have to do is this in order to make this work correctly. Now this is going to cause some issues in terms of like the way that certain things are offset, but I will adjust that accordingly. Hey, why did that turn into a but? What? No. Stop being silly. Don't need that. Anyway. Yeah, the reason why I can't move the blue square is because it literally represents like the area of this, like the blue square basically represents on-screen space so to speak, right? So anything that is not within those bounds is technically not visible. Up until this point, the reason why we've been able to work around that is because how do I explain this in a way that makes sense? With the way that I have the enemies set up, this is not a problem for most enemies because most enemies have their timer stuff basically still visible within this box, or most entities that have a timer have it visible within this box. That has been fine, right? However, because of the way that I'm doing this particular thing, we are now in a position where I need to. We are now in a position where, in order for this to work, I have to like put the entirety of this enemy into this box in order for this to work. This may mean that I might have to, at worst, just adjust the position that the boss comes in at on the node, just by shifting the spawn data up a little bit. But that's not the worst thing in the world. Not really. So, like, I literally, like, when I got up to go, like, while I'm breaking, just like mulling it over, I'm like, that's probably what I have to do to make it work. And I don't have to do it with the other enemies because they don't have this particular foible. Now, basically, the only thing I really need to do is, like I said, one, if I just take this, if I take the actual boss spawn data now, right, I just need to physically make it spawn higher in the world to offset that, right? And it will still be fine. So that part is handled. It's now just mostly getting the laser timer to show up in the right dadgum spot is the hard part. Okay. Then I just need to go make sure that I didn't. Yeah, it's fine. We're almost there. The main issue that we're running into now is mostly just getting it to display at the right position. Yeah, it's better than the corner. The main thing though is that now I don't have to have this as its own scene. So I'm gonna just yank this out. Still need a laser disable timer. Okay, this is being silly. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put on the music for a second and like restart this quick. Because Godot is yelling at me about things that may not actually be problems, but I should restart it just to be safe. Like Godot is getting like angry. So I'm just gonna give like a quick reboot. Okay, you're behaving now? Very good. Relatively anyway. Okay, so now basically the tricky part. Basically, the tricky part now is to get this part to act correctly, which I think is still possible. I just need to like nope, not that one. Is there something else that I turned on in here that's causing this to be silly? No, that. Clockwise. Circle timer under. Fill. I just this too. Behave and obey me and behave. So let's see here. Here. Save the timer is this. Here for that is over here. Alright. Run it. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Yeah, that'll do. So the strategy worked out, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, basically all I had to do was just like move this in, and you may be wondering, but that timer didn't look like it was filling in correctly. I need to be correct. You see the step value? Because I set the step value to 1, it was basically we can basically go to like basic digits. Because the step value was too big, it was basically filling it in once it hit every threshold, which is maybe a thing that we want. But for that nice smooth fill, we want a smaller step value. But now, Shay can't stick around long because folks are watching television, and I can't imagine that Dad wants cause interrupted, but I want to say hi. Hey, Risu. Appreciate you stopping by, Auntie, as always. Can't run this. I think I might have looked that. Alright, so. See if everyone. Yeah. Okay, good. Good. That works. I like that. So this is. Right, because now we can also we can do another one of these, right? I just need to check that out real quick. All right, good. Textures, I can do under. I can do blank sprite. Over is also quick mode. Blank sprite. Nope, not the one I wanted. Blank sprite. Hint. Under is black. Over in progress. Down. Progress is that. That is that again. Now we can just drop this off like right here, basically. Oh wait, wrong one. Why is it? So I was looking, I'm like, why can't I see it? And it's like, it's because, there we go. I've got to turn on 9 patch stretch. I'm like, why can't I see it? It's like, you didn't turn that on. So, now what we can do, now that you've shifted this down, move it down, I can just come over here to the this one, right? Open the test stage. Now, the only reason why that looks off the way it does is because I need to do this. That's all that. We're gonna do health dot max value health node dot max health, and that will rescale it so that it like. So yeah, basically now we are in the position where, because I have shifted the boss's position within the boss's own scene, now we have easy bake timers in all the spots that I would like them to be in. as well as like health bars and stuff like that. Which is nice because if I was doing this in I may have to adjust the visibility part to make sure that it comes all the way on screen a little bit more, but that's fine. The main thing is that now, if I so choose to, I can like display health bars for the individual parts relatively easily. Right? So like here, I'm gonna do rocket health meter, and we're gonna take the rocket health meter and like move it over here, right? And now all I have to do is come with the rocket launcher, chop, and then I'm gonna do export. Oof. Hang on, somebody's asking a thing. So
answered.
Okay. So, right, I meant to do, I need a progress. There we go. I need texture, progress bar, health bar, right? Because now y'all can see that, like, I have health bars, right? That, like, basically, so health bar dot value health node dot current health, and then over here I can just do health bar dot max value equals health bar dot health node dot max health, right? And basically that just sets it up so that an obvious input, right? And all I have to do now is come over to the rocket launcher, its health bar, and basically, right, as I do damage to this thing, it will go down and then poof. Or Shazam or whatever, right? So now, right, these things have the health meters that they need, right? And I can obviously turn those off if I decide that I don't want them there or whatever. But I figure that, what's the word I'm looking for? Words are going to come to me in a second. I figure primarily that since this is the first boss that has multiple parts to it, aside from the sprites, the health meters will be sort of critical to engaging, like, hey, the main thing is that, like, the actual final sprite when it's ready has to be split into multiple parts in order to sort of like accommodate this, which is what it is, right? I just have to make sure that I figure out how to get all the other. The hard part will be making sure that the parts in tandem with the rest of it. That's gonna be the hard part, but I'll figure that out. Okay. We're coming up close to time, and I know that. Oh yeah, we're not gonna have an ad break for a little bit, but we're coming up close to time, and I can already feel my attention beginning to go like wibbly wobbly and shit. So, um, we're gonna get ready to head out. Add timer to. Yeah, 'cause I can feel my attention starting to like go like scritchy, scritch, scratch. So I'm gonna call it before my brain like completely goes completely off track and I can't hold my concentration anymore. So thanks y'all for coming by. I appreciate it. The tea helped a little bit, but I can also I can feel my brain going like itchy scritch. So it is about that time. Links and stuff. So, all right. I do have a thing to talk about. I wasn't trying to like talk about it super long because like this is news that I don't like talking about. But co-host is shutting down at the end of the year and is going read only at the end of September. So I will figure out where my game analysis and design stuff is moving at some point. I will still be on co-host until like it goes read only at the end of the month. But at some point I'm thinking honestly that I really just might make a NeoCities to replace also I'm sorry for like the big ass light shining behind me. I forgot that I had that turned on. I'm probably gonna make a NeoCities to replace my co-host page and see if I can like just do like blog posts and stuff over there. Or if not, like some other form of whatever the hell it is. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I'll figure out where those game analysis and design articles will land and all that other stuff once I get around to it. Past game design articles are still going to be up on Medium. Stream VODs are up at youtube.com/@SJHSGames. You can chill and kind of watch them there. Yeah, it's a bummer. If you want to support me in the stream but don't want to support Amazon and Jeff Bezos, Ko-Fi is the jam. If you feel so inclined to help contribute to stream by getting like or contributing to stream gifts or whatever, I have a throne there. And then my card has all my other social media on it, most of which I'll probably be using more in some capacity once co-host is like gone, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, thank y'all for coming. All right, if you want to know more about Shootlancer, you can head over. You can learn more about the actual game studio that is making it, that I helped co-found, Munity, by going to munity.games. You can join our Patreon for free or at paid tier if you want to support the development of the game and get into our Discord. Either tier should get you in. And then if you want to play Shootlancer itself, we do have a prototype that we update. Now that we are coming up on certain things that we have planned, we are going to be slowing down the updating of the prototype because basically at some point it's going to convert over into a demo and we're going to like feature freeze it at a certain point so that you get a good chunk of the game, but then on the full thing, go and buy the game, right? And last but not least, if you want to hang out with us when we're not doing like stream stuff, we have a Guilded. Come over and hang out with us on Guilded. That's pretty much watch anime and shit. And while I'm on break, basically the Guilded is like the only other place I'm really going to be existing aside from maybe like popping into people's streams now and then. Just kind of like the nature of what I got going on. So yeah, thanks y'all for coming by. We're gonna go hang out with somebody. Let me go find someone. You know, I like who we got on the recommendation. Let me just see what type of game this is before I go throw it all over there. I'm pretty sure this is probably exactly the person we're gonna go hang out with. Just added another person too who's playing something else if you don't like the vibe. Hang on, did an update. Let me see. Alright, let me see. Yeah, good call. I'm gonna look at the other one. Let me see. We also haven't been by there in a minute. Yeah, you know what? We're going over to the other one. Definitely didn't just update literally as you were still talking. Definitely not folded over, panting for breath. Yeah. Alright, well, since we're talking, since basically Shoot Lancer is kind of retro, yeah, we're going over to Silverstone. They're currently playing Utopia Must Fall, which from what I can see, basically looks like, what if you mixed a bit of, I want to say like Missile Command with a bit of asteroids, and I like it. It looks good. So we're gonna go hang out with him and go see what they're up to. Give them an SJH's raids when we get in, let them know who sent you, all that other stuff. Silver's pretty chill. Long time friend of the channel, so. But stream plans. So this Friday is still Fighting Friday. That's still happening. Upcoming Sunday is still going to be Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HDR. And then next Wednesday is my last stream before hiatus, basically. From what I understand, based on the timing that I have been told, I will probably be back the week. I'll be back sometime in like the second week of October, basically. I'm still going to be in the same general like area. I just don't have access to my streaming setup, and trying to get my streaming setup set up in any meaningful way would be kind of a pain. I could theoretically still swing back by here and do stream for those times, but then I'd have to leave and go back to the spot where I need to be at, and it's too much effort to like get going. So we're just gonna take hiatus, and I'm gonna handle what I need to handle and then come back. So last day of stream before hiatus is September 25th. Then I'm on break till like basically sometime in this like the second week of October, I think. It depends on when the people that I'm doing this favor for are done with the thing that they're doing. They said 2 weeks. I expect that it's going to be 2 weeks unless things go horribly wrong. But a lot of my time will be like consumed with like doing things that are related to that. So enough of that though. Stay safe, y'all. Wash your hands, wear a mask, don't go outside if you don't have to, be accepted. Not to bigots, racist, terrorists, sexist, anti-queer folks, or Zionists. Black Lives Matter. Trans rights are human rights. Reproductive rights are human. Palestine, Sudan, Congo, New Caledonia must all be free. Pretty much all I got. I'll see you either at 6 Eastern Time on Friday, Fighting Friday, or Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for more SMT Nocturne. Alright, y'all. Take care. Deuces.